crochet. It's been a long time since I've been on here. It's been about 2 weeks since my last video, so I just wanted to jump on and show you some things that I've accomplished in that 2 weeks as far as crochet goes. So without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in. So the last video I did, I know I was showing you the progress that I had on the Erigeneia Shawl, and this is the pattern for the Erigeneia Shawl, and this is what it looks like, and I'll link the pattern in the description box below. But I also, along with the pattern, I went to the Secret Yarnery, and Krista did a crochet along with the Erigeneia Shawl, and she did a really good job of explaining the shawl and how it goes. So I kind of worked along with her a little bit until I got into it, and then I was able to just complete it myself. I would have been able to complete it myself without that, but it just made it a lot easier. So I encourage you, especially if you're somebody who doesn't read charts, because there's a chart that goes along with it, and the chart makes it so much easier, but she teaches you how to read the chart kind of step by step. And what she did was she broke down the chart into smaller pieces. So each step she added one of the rows on her chart. So she kind of redid the chart, which made it really nice. It's a lot less cumbersome to look at whenever you're learning to read charts if you do it that way. And she basically teaches you how to read charts. So if you're not somebody who knows how to read charts, that would be a good thing for you to do. So that, again, that was Krista at the Secret Yarnery, and I followed her crochet along in the beginning. There are like, I want to say 4 or 5 videos with the crochet along. One tells you what supplies you need, and then one is the first step, and then the second step, and so on and so forth. But, so that's what I did to finish the shawl. But this is the shawl finished. Now I will say that this shawl is huge, and that's exactly what I was looking for. I was looking for a really big shawl that I could just wrap around me and cozy up with. So this is the shawl, and you can see like the wingspan is just like, it's bigger than mine. And this is the border. The border is so pretty, and that's the end there, and then it comes around this way. And I love it because I just wanted something for summer nights on my deck to cozy up in, and it's just the right size for me. It's big enough that I can just cozy up and wear that outside. So this is what the back looks like, and I just like to drape it on me and wear it whenever it's chilly. And it comes in handy in my house because we are remodeling our house in stages, and we did the upstairs first, so we did all of the insulation and everything upstairs. So downstairs we're in need of some new insulation, some new windows and doors. So sometimes downstairs it gets cool when upstairs it's really hot, so we kind of keep the heat set so that we're comfortable upstairs, but then it gets cool downstairs. So things like this shawl come in handy. And something else I made that I'm going to show you a little bit later comes in handy for that as well. So the next thing I want to talk to you about is my Mary Maxim sweater. Now, Mary Maxim sweater and I have a love-hate relationship. I love the way it looks, but I've hated making it. And not because it's a tough pattern, not because I don't like the sweater. I really like the sweater. It's turning out nice. It's just that it is so tedious because the yarn is like this little small yarn. It's either a 1 or a 2, I can't even remember, and I don't have it in front of me, but it's a thin yarn, and it takes forever to do one row, and the row is just double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and then the following row is just double crochets. So it's boring, quite honestly. So I do a few rows, and then I put it to the side, and then I might pick it up a day or so later and do a few more rows, but it's not something that I want to sit and do until it's finished. I'm just doing it in little stages like that because I just get too bored with it. So I did a little bit of it Thursday night, and then I got really sick Thursday night. I started feeling really bad, and got like a stomach flu or something. And then Friday I actually had to call in sick to work, and I haven't done that in a long time. But I had to call in sick to work, and so I stayed home and rested, and I kind of worked on that just a little bit, but again, it was so tedious, I just didn't want to do it, so I picked up something else to do. But in the meantime, from the last video until now, my Mary Maxim kit came in the mail, my next one. So I wanted to show you that. And again, it came in this nice little plastic zipper bag like they all do. So I'll show you what's inside the zipper. First, the pattern is these cute little dishcloths and dish towels, which I've wanted to make a dish towel. I've not made a dish towel. I've made some dishcloths, but I wanted to make a dish towel, and I like the colors in this. It just reminds me of summer or the beach, and so I'm kind of excited to make those. But what came in this is we have our Premier Home Cotton. This is one of the smaller skeins. This is 131 yards, 120 meters. It's 85% cotton and 15% polyester, and this colorway is white. So it's just a plain white. I'm sorry about the lighting. I'm using my iPad, which I've never used to record before. I'm not sure I like it. The next one again is a Premier Cotton, the 130 yards. This one is called Turquoise, and it's showing up more like a royal blue on the camera, but it is a turquoise. It's a deep turquoise. It's really a pretty color. So I like that one. And this one is called Pastel Blue, and it's kind of more like a mint green. And again, I don't know if it's really showing up well on the camera with this lighting or not, but it's like a mint green color. So I like that one. And then the last one is this big cotton, actually it's Premier Home Cotton Big. It's 595 yards, and again it's 85% cotton, 15% polyester. And this colorway is called Poolside. So you can see that. And I really like this one. Again, it just reminds me of summer, of going to the pool or going to the beach. So I'm excited to use this to make some towels, because like I said, I've not made any towels before. I've made some dishcloths, but never any towels. So that's the Mary Maxim kit for the month of May. So hopefully I'll get this one done before the next one comes, because I'm not going to get that sweater done anytime soon. I have probably about 6 inches left to go on the length of the sweater, and then I've got to put the border around and then do the little cap sleeves. So I have a ways to go yet on the sweater. So the next exciting news I have is that my Lion brand order finally came, and it arrived in this giant Lion brand box. So when I came home and found this on my porch, I was really excited. And I did... I know the last video I made, I was kind of complaining that I hadn't gotten it yet. And I did contact Lion Brand, because it was quite a while before it finally did ship. And they did respond to me, and they told me that because they had such an influx of orders with their promotion that they were running, that 10 for 10, that they were running behind on getting orders out and shipping. And I understood that, so it was all good. So what I ordered was, I ordered 10 skeins of this Hometown USA Carson City tweed, and this is a size 6 yarn. It's a super bulky, really soft. These are 94% acrylic and 6% rayon, so they're nice and soft. I've made beanies from this type of yarn before, so I knew what to expect whenever purchasing it. So I got 10 skeins of the Carson City tweed. I got 10 skeins of this one, and it is called El Paso Autumn. And you can see the Carson City tweed is like a rust, burnt orange kind of color. And this is more like a brown, but it has hints of that rust in it. So they kind of go together really well. And my thought whenever I placed the order was that I was going to try to make a blanket for my bed, and I have a queen size bed, and on my bed I have a quilt that has these same colors, the same color scheme in it. It's like a rustic lodgy type of quilt, and it has pine cones on it. So I thought that this would make a really nice blanket for on my bed. However, each one of these only has 64 yards in it, so that's only 640 yards per color. So that would be like 1,280 yards total. I don't think that that's going to be enough to make a queen size blanket. So I changed my mind and decided I was going to do something different with it. So I'm going to show you the last color that I purchased, and then I'll talk to you about what I made with that. So the last color I purchased, this is called Ocean, and it's like a light blue and a darker blue intermixed. It's really pretty. Again, the color is not showing up true to color on my screen there. It's showing up a little darker than what it actually is. If I hold it back here, maybe it still shows up darker. Anyways, this is a really pretty color, and I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do with this. So I'm thinking this may be in my 500 subscriber giveaway. I have to think about that. So, and that, by the way, should be coming up before too long because I'm over 400 now, and I'm really excited about that. So keep sharing my videos, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. Click the subscribe button in the below the video there. And if you want to be notified every time I post a new video, you can click the little bell next to it. So those are the 3 colors I bought. I bought 10 skeins of each, so 30 skeins of yarn, and it was, because it was the 10 for 10, the total, including shipping, was less than $40, including shipping. So it was $10 per color, plus tax, plus the shipping. And I want to say the shipping was around $10 for all of it. I don't remember off the top of my head. And I don't have I thought it was on the invoice, but it's not. So anyways, I want to get to what I made with the El Paso Autumn color. So I did, like I said, got sick, and yesterday I was home from work, and I decided I was going to tackle a project while I was home from work, resting on the couch. So I decided that I was going to make a chair pad for my kitchen chairs. And as I said before, our kitchen gets pretty chilly in the wintertime, and when my daughter comes down to eat, she's usually wearing shorts because it's hot upstairs. She'll put a blanket on her kitchen chair because it's cold on her legs. So I decided that this might be a good yarn to use to make chair pads. Excuse me. So I found this pattern on Ravelry. It's a free pattern by Lynn Saman. That's S-A-M-A-A-N. It's called the Granny Square Chair Pad, and it uses a super bulky yarn and a size N crochet hook. So this is the chair pad that I made. I had it folded. So it fits the chair really nice. I love the color. It matches a braided rug that I have underneath my table. And it's got the nice little ties on it. You make these just by chaining and then slip stitching into the chain. Then you just weave them through the corner of the chair pad and then just tie it on the chair. So I'm going to make 4 of those, one for each of my chairs. And each one of the chair pads took 2 skeins of the Lion Brand Hometown USA yarn. So that means it'll take 8 skeins of yarn to make enough chair pads for my table, and I might actually make 1 extra just to have it in case something gets spilt on one or whatever. So that would take up 10 skeins. I'm iffy about what to do with the Carson City tweed as well, so I'm thinking about that. I'm looking for some more projects to do with some super bulky yarn. But yeah, that's what I did with my Lion Brand order. I'm really happy with the way this chair pad turned out. It's really cute, and it looks really nice on our kitchen chairs. So with that said, that's basically all I have today. I will be again putting in the link or putting in the description box a link to the chair pad pattern, to the Erigeneia Shawl pattern, and I think that's all I need to link. I didn't talk about anything else. Yeah, so that's it. If you guys have any ideas about what you think I could make with some super bulky yarn in these colors, put some ideas in the comment section below, because I like to hear what you guys have to say. So I hope you liked the video today. And again, if you haven't done so already, make sure you click the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Keep stitching, stay cozy. Bye!